Good evening, everyone. It's Chatterbox. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone's comfy and enjoying their weekend so far. Arsenal are losing to Newcastle, guys. Arsenal are losing to Newcastle. It's just like I've always said, isn't it? Arsenal are a bit like PR without the distribution. To be honest with you, they've been absolutely awful. Arsenal losing. It's really a shame, if I'm being honest with you, that we have not capitalized over the last few weeks on these stumblings and stuff like that in regards to Arsenal. It's a shame we have not capitalized on it. We would have been up that table. So many teams are dropping points at the moment, not least Arsenal, who are currently losing to Newcastle United at the moment, guys. This is absolutely hilarious, to be honest. Arsenal are PR without the distribution. That's how I've always said it, guys. So welcome to my stream, guys. I hope you're doing well. I need a haircut, but it is Saturday evening, isn't it, at the end of the day? So you know what? We'll make do of it. A bit of a scruffy sale today. So hope you're all good. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like if you are new, or subscribe to the channel if you're new and smash a like. That is much more like it, isn't it? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the build-up to Manchester United against Chelsea. Thank you for dropping everything. Thank you for coming online to me and watching this stream. Of course, you could be watching Arsenal versus Newcastle, but you don't really want to watch that, do you? Arsenal are going to lose that game, in my opinion. They're not that great, are they? They're a bit overrated. They've been overrated for years. I've been saying that for a very long time, guys, that Arsenal are one of the most overrated teams in the history of football, guys, and I stand by that. One of the most overrated teams in the history of football. Guys, you know what? Here we go. Let me bring this in, right? Now let's get this going, guys. Let's get this going. I hope you've had a fantastic day. I've had a great day, guys. I've been out and about. As you know, if you saw me earlier in the stream, I was out. Of course, guys, I was outside. Not in my usual location, of course, guys. I was. So if we go down to actually, let me get a nicer something that matches the color. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, hey, there we go. Let's have a look at this now. If we look at Manchester United, I'm going to give you the team I predict. Right, this is the team I predict for the game, of course, guys. And look, guys, this is the team I think it will be. This team, I think, will play tomorrow. I don't know how you feel about this team, but you know what? It's my team, so I don't care. It's my team. This is a team that I feel will be picked for tomorrow. We got Onana in goal, of course. Leacher as the left back. I think Leacher should play left back. I think a left-footed left back is much better. It adds more balance to our side, if I'm being totally honest with you. Lindelof, De Ligt, Dalot, of course. Defense can't really do anything much more than that at the moment. I'll play Ugarte and Casemiro, keeping that double pivot in there. Bruno will come back into the side. I do think Højlund will come back in the side with Garnacho and Rashford playing as well, guys. What do you think of my lineup? And there's my prediction. It is United 3, Chelsea 2. That is what I'm going for tomorrow. A nice, entertaining 3-2 win for Manchester United. I would love that. You know what? I would take 1-0. I would take 2-1. You know what? I'll just scam it. Just, absolutely scam it. I don't care. As long as we win the game, guys, absolutely. When we look at Chelsea, of course, let me bring this one in. This is better. When we got Chelsea, right? When we look at Chelsea, all right, okay, way down there, Chelsea. So, yeah, that's where they should be. Right. When we look at Chelsea, guys, the last match they played was Chelsea 2, Newcastle 1. Newcastle not doing too bad. They're winning today, of course, guys. Let's not forget. You know what? They're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Nothing too special in regards to that. But we're going to have to be careful of that striking area. Neto, Palmer, Madueke, and Jackson up front. Those are the players that we're going to have to be careful. I don't think their midfield is too strong. I don't think their defense is that strong, if I'm being totally honest with you. But you know what? That is a strong side, if I'm being totally honest with you. That is a team that can cause us damage. Neto is not a bad player either. Jackson or Palmer is generational. We know what Palmer is. I'm ashamed that Palmer slipped through the hands of Manchester United, if I'm being totally honest with you. I don't think we should have got Palmer a very, very long time ago, guys. But you know what? It wasn't to be. Madueke up front. So basically, this is the team that played against Newcastle. So I'm going with the same team. I think they will play the same team and this same kind of formation, if I'm being honest with you. I think they're very beatable. I do. I don't think they're as good as people are saying. I think they're losing the games they're supposed to lose. They lost to Liverpool. They lost to Man City as well. And now they're going to lose to Manchester United, guys. I can't wait. Bring it on, guys. Of course. If we go into basically, let me have a look at this. The legendary game, of course, guys. The best, like, I want to talk about this game, guys, if you don't mind me doing so. United 1, Chelsea 0, 2005, 2006, right? During this period, right, we were going through a transition. People don't believe this. We were going through a transition. But straight after this season, we ended up winning the league title 3 times in a row. During this time, Sir Alex Ferguson was doubted. He was doubted that, maybe he's past it now. Maybe he shouldn't move on, etc., etc. But little did they know that one of the greatest Manchester United teams of all time was being built at that time in 2005, 2006. We won the game 1-0 with a looping header from Darren Fletcher, which was a brilliant finish, if I'm being totally honest. Brilliant finish. During 2003, 2004, 2004, 2005, 2005, 2006, we went 3 seasons without winning the title, guys. And you know what? We were starting to be doubted, right? This game gives me a similar feeling. This game gives me it's not, it's a lot worse now. Obviously, we've been 10 years without a title. But, at this time, this was unprecedented when we went 10 years without a title, guys. This was unprecedented at the time. So, you know what? This game tomorrow brings back memories of this. We need a kind of win like this. This kind of win can change your season. It can change everything. A 1-0 scrappy win against Chelsea tomorrow will do the business. It doesn't matter if we score loads of goals. It doesn't matter what we do, as long as we win the game. And that is what the most important thing is to do. And that can happen in football. You just need that one spark to ignite everything. And I think we do need that spark, if I'm being totally honest with you. And I think we can. And I think it might be a similar story tomorrow against Chelsea. I really do. Than this game that I'm pointing out right now, guys. Let's read some of your comments, guys. Big up, Rap UK, Rap, best channel on the web. Thank you, Rap. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Michael. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Amin, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Legend, of course. Michael, full-time Leeds United 18s, nil, Man United 8. Listen, Man United under 18s, and you know what? The reserves, the youth team right now are just killing it at the moment. We've got a conveyor belt of youngsters that are like, the best group of youngsters throughout our academies. It reminds me of the class of 92. It's since the class of 92 we haven't had a bunch of young players coming through this good, guys. With lots to be excited about Man United. I'm so excited to see Ruben Amorim coming in and working with these youngsters as well, bringing through some of these youngsters. I can't wait to see it, if I'm being honest with you. I really can't. I can't wait to see us, be back. We're going to be back, guys. And it's just a matter of time before Man United will be back and absolutely killing it in the league again. This is what the media fear. They fear resurgent Man United. They fear Man United dominating again, because you know what? The cream always rises to the top. It will. We're just sleeping at the moment. We're just sleeping, but we will awaken, guys. Let me just check out some of the scores right now. So Arsenal still losing 1-0 to Newcastle United. Isaac scored the goal, of course, after 12 minutes. So do you know what? Arsenal are going to lose that game. The minimum they can get in that game is a draw, more points lost. You know what? Man United need to capitalize on these draws, etc. Do you know what I mean? They really do. They really do. Guys, I'm going to leave the link in the description, guys. Even though Abad has been found out on this season, absolutely, he's been found. You know what? One big miss for them, Chow. One big miss for them is obviously Odegaard. I think that's a huge miss for them. And Saliba was missing as well. But I've always said that Arsenal are overrated, Chow. You've seen me on this channel talking about Arsenal being overrated. I knew they were. They're nothing special. I know we're not where we need to be. I know Man United, but at least we know where Man United are. Arsenal seem to be delusional. As I said, they are PR without the distribution. I firmly believe that they're overrated. I think the media have been overrating them. I think there's certain people within the fan cam community that have been overrating them for whatever reason it is. They've been extremely overrated, guys. But you know what? We got to capitalize on ourselves. We got to look after ourselves, guys. That's what we need to do. We need to look after ourselves and let the rest of it look after itself, guys. There's the link in the comments, guys. If anyone wants to have a chat, you're more than welcome. So Manchester United against Chelsea tomorrow, of course, within hours away, guys. Can't wait for the game, to be honest with you. The game couldn't start quite quick enough. Obviously, we got the Ruud van Nistelrooy vibes at the moment, of course. So it's like a double present, isn't it? It's like we got Ruud van Nistelrooy and we got to look forward to Ruben Amorim as well. It's like a double present. We got a double present, guys. It is my birthday on the 25th of November. 25th of November is my birthday, and 24th of November is Ipswich against Manchester United. And you know what? It could be vibes on my birthday on the 25th. It could be vibes. I'm doing an all-day stream on my birthday, guys. On the 25th of November, I'm doing an all-day stream. I'm going to be here all day talking to you lot, doing various stuff, you know what I mean, and start all day from basically I'll be going online from about 8 a.m. to about 6 p.m. my time. So that is about 5 a.m. That's about 4 a.m. 4 a.m. isn't it? UK time all the way until about 2 p.m. UK time, of course, guys. Ciao. Gives Arteta a lifelong contract, and Arteta in absolutely. I love it. I love it when Arsenal lose. I really do. They're one of the teams I feel the most pleasure about losing. Them and Liverpool and Man City, I feel the most pleasure about losing. But Arsenal, they have been mouthy. They've been mouthing off so much. For goodness sake, they think they're better than they are. Absolutely overrated team. If there was an overrated team in the world, it is that Arsenal side, if I'm being totally honest with you. But when I think about Chelsea against Manchester United, I think about a lot of things. Obviously, the 2008 Champions League final. We had a great rivalry there for a few years, of course, under Jose Mourinho, obviously, and Alex Ferguson. There was a huge rivalry there until he got sacked, of course, guys. And you know what? We played Chelsea in the Champions League final in 2008 and rightly won the game on penalties, which will live in the memory, live in history. You know, I go all the way back until 1994 when we played Chelsea in the FA Cup final and won 4-0. If you know what I mean. Craig Burley was playing in that game, of course, guys. So do you know what? There's lots of history in regards to Man United against Chelsea. We've had a lot of battles against Chelsea. We've had some bad games as well. Let's not forget we have. And you know what? But you know what? The majority of the games have been good against Chelsea. Last season, we were a little bit unlucky against them. We won at home. Away from home, we lost. We were 3-2 up and then ended up losing 4-3 in the last minutes, which was unacceptable. We know. Which kind of, you know, spelt the end, really, of Erik ten Hag in regards to the league. And you know what? Now I just firmly believe that this bounce we got with Ruud van Nistelrooy, the vibes we got with Ruud van Nistelrooy is strong. And I think that's going to take us through to win the game tomorrow. I really do. I think it will end up making us, giving us that little bit of edge tomorrow. I really do. But one thing I want to say is that the crowd need to be up for it. We need to see the crowd going in on Chelsea. We need to see them loud. We need to see them intimidated. We need to be scary again, guys. I'm talking the truth, guys. I really am. I'm talking about, you know, being intimidating again. We're not intimidating enough. Fred the Red walking around and stuff. You know, we need to be a little bit intimidating. We need to be more like, you know, ruthless and stuff in regards to that, of course. What's your lineup for tomorrow? I've given the lineup. Let me give you guys it again, if I don't mind, guys. I'll give you the lineup. This is the lineup for tomorrow for me, guys. What do you make of the lineup, guys? This is what I think it would be. I would play Leach on the left back because he's left-footed, and we've been playing well with Leach on the left back. It adds more balance to our side. I do believe that Lindelof will be the centre back with De Ligt. Lindelof and De Ligt will be the centre backs. Dalot will be the right back. Ugarte, Casemiro, keeping the double pivot in the midfield. I would definitely do that. Bruno, of course, will be coming back into the side, along with Højlund will be coming back into the side. Garnacho and Rashford, guys. That is my team for tomorrow. It's kind of a mixture between the team I think it would be and the team I want. In my opinion, it's a bit of a mixture between the two. I did think we played very well the other night. I do. So I do believe that we shouldn't change it too much. I think we should keep a similar lineup. And there's my prediction, guys. My prediction is Manchester United 3, Chelsea 2. I think it'll be an entertaining goal-scoring win for Manchester United. I'll take that all day long, guys. I will take that all day long as we win the game, of course. And that is what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Of course, guys. But you know what? Anything can happen tomorrow. We have to be on our toes, guys. We have to be ready for the game tomorrow. We have to be, you know, Chelsea would know what's going on. They would know we got the Ruud van Nistelrooy bounce. They know that, you know. So in regards to Man United, we need to show them what we are about. We need to show them that, you know what? We got this game, guys. We got this game, and I feel like we will win the game tomorrow. We have to believe in it, guys. And if we win this game tomorrow, it'll set up Ruben Amorim for his tenure. It will set him up. Beat Chelsea, beat Poak in the midweek, we go from there, guys. Move up the table, and then here's the baton, Mr. Amorim, take it. One thing I want to say is that, you know what, it could be Ruud van Nistelrooy's last game in the Premier League, which is a sad state of affairs, of course, guys, because Ruben Amorim does want to bring his own entourage in. He does want to bring 5 of his members, coaches in, you know what, which could spell the end of Ruud van Nistelrooy, if we're being honest. It is a sad thing, you know what, we can't be happy, you know what, the vibes are good with Ruud van Nistelrooy. I would have liked him to stay at the club in any capacity, you know, even if it was like a mentor or something like that, a guy who knows the club. Maybe if he stays at the club for a little bit longer, to talk to Amorim about the football club, about the players, about the youth players as well, the players coming through as well, you know, maybe we can do that, of course, guys. Absolutely. Good afternoon. I'll start Ahmed and rest Garnacho. Garnacho move. Chow, good point. You know what? Garnacho may need a rest, if anything. But the one thing we will know about the wingers is that, you know what, they're very similar, all of them. I would take Ahmad in the team, of course. I would do that. I would move Rashid to the left. Let's just see. You know what I mean? As long as we win the game, Chow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ruud van Nistelrooy does that tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays Rashford on the left and plays Ahmad on the right. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. Of course, I wouldn't be opposed to it, guys. Big up, Kazi. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope it's good with you and everything. Good to see you. Up the likes and subscribers, family. Thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget that to subscribe to the channel and push the likes up, guys. If you could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I am literally, guys, 400 odd away from 5,000 subscribers, guys. Can we get to 5,000 subscribers? Let's say by my birthday, which is on the 25th of November, guys. 25th of November is my birthday, guys. At 24 hours after Manchester United have just defeated Ipswich Town with Ruben Amorim and his first game, guys. Absolutely. And guys, don't forget, on the 25th of November, I will be doing an all-day birthday stream, guys. I'll be online all day, guys. So you're not going to stop me. Chow, it's up to Ruben and to make final decision on Ruud after he arrives in the team. Yeah, Chow. The thing is, Ruben Amorim has had his own coaches in there from the days of, I think, San Pia, which is the team, all the way back, Praga, and that he's always had the same people around him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does want his own team in there. You know, I would definitely keep Ruud van Nistelrooy in some capacity, even if there's something we can fit him in somewhere, because obviously we need someone who knows the club, the football club. We can't be obviously nostalgic, etc. We can't be like that at the football club, because that's not what we're about. We have to think about the team first. But what I would say is that, you know what, Ruud van Nistelrooy is a very good presence to have. He's someone who can inspire, you know, and teach some of these younger players about the club, you know, because we need people who know about the club. But Ruben Amorim, of course, I believe in his abilities. Even without Ruud van Nistelrooy, I do believe in his abilities, and I think that he will offer a lot for Man United. I think he's going to be the guy to take us forward, guys. I really do. I think Ruben Amorim will be that man to take us all the way to the top. I firmly believe that. Do you know what? I said it earlier in the stream that Man United will challenge this year through Ruben Amorim. But one thing is important is that we defeat Chelsea tomorrow. I believe that, let me have a look, that Arsenal are losing to Newcastle United by a 0-0. There is a few minutes left of injury time, guys. So it looks like Arsenal are going to drop some more points. Newcastle are going to defeat Arsenal. And you know what? One thing is disappointing is that we haven't capitalized on Arsenal and the downfall of Arsenal. You know, we got to capitalize on these things, and that starts tomorrow. We win tomorrow. Obviously, we're gonna obviously pick up a lot of points, and it's like a 6-pointer really in regards to that. It is like a 6-pointer if we're being honest, guys. So let me have a look. It is still 1-0. Let's have a look. How long to go? So it's in 91 minutes at the moment. Hopefully, come on, Newcastle, hold on to that. Arsenal are the most overrated team ever. They're the most overrated team in Premier League history. I've always said it. Even back in the day when they were actually good, I used to think they were a little bit overrated. The PR, they have a lot of PR. The reason they have a lot of PR is because basically most of the media personnel on television and around music and around entertainment are Arsenal fans. Believe that or not, the top bods are Arsenal fans. This is why they get a lot of PR, guys. They get a lot of PR, and they got a lot of favoritism in regards to the compliments that they get. You know. The first people I will be going to, if Man United do resurgent, if Man United do come back, is ESPN FC. ESPN FC are the most diabolical channel on TV. I mean, their hatred for Man United is bewildering. It is absolutely astonishing. If there's an Olympic sport for hatred on Manchester United, those guys will be the Usain Bolt of hatred. Those guys. So at the end of the day, you know what? Those guys are the first people I'd be going to give it to them. They'll be the first people I'll be going to, because I will be looking forward to the compliments, from obviously ESPN and C. I'll be looking forward to, all the nice words that they're going to say about us. But you know what we're going to say? Screw them. We don't need their compliments. We don't need anything. We don't need any nice words from any cushy, nice, sweet little comfortable words from ESPN FC. We don't need them, guys. I would prefer Rashford on the bench if we go 2-0 down and then bring on Rashford out. Good point, Michael. I agree. And to some extent, that could be a case as well. Do you know what? One thing about Man United right now, that we do have a lot of players who can come off the bench, who can make a difference. Do you know what I mean? That is good. What is good right now? I would leave out Eriksen. I know people are thinking, don't leave out Eriksen. You can't leave out Eriksen. I would leave out Eriksen because he's not going to leave out Bruno. It's either going to be Bruno or Eriksen in the number 10 position. I'm sort of edging towards Bruno. That I think that Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to pick Bruno as the number 10, in my opinion, guys. He will pick the Bruno as the number 10. If I'm being honest, I think that's what's going to be. As much as people don't want that, it should be obviously Eriksen. I just think that, Bruno's the captain and he's going to end up picking Bruno in the team tomorrow, if I'm being honest. What's the excuse for top gunners if they don't win? Mate, Chow, listen, bro, look, at the end of the day, I've been saying it for a couple of years now. Right, I sound like a broken record. Some people think I sound bitter, but I'm not. This Arsenal team is extremely overrated. Extremely overrated. They're not crap. I'm not saying they are. They are ahead of us in regards to the way they're playing at the moment and stuff like that. I know that. But at least we know where we are as a football team. We know Man United are not doing well. We know where we want to be. We're not quite at the level that we want to be. And that is a fact at the end of the day. But one thing I would say is that at the same time is that Arsenal are overrated. Right, they are overrated. And you know what? They've been talking big for the last couple of years now. And they're going to again end up without a league title, right? Already they've lost how many? 2 games in the Premier League title race. So I would say that, you know what? They've dropped a lot of points. If Man United win tomorrow, we won't be far off Arsenal. We won't be far off Arsenal, guys. So if we win tomorrow, we win our game, you know what? We're going to start moving up that table, guys. And you know what? It's not over yet in that top 4 positions. It's not over. I firmly believe we're going to get there. I think we're going to get that top 4 position, guys. I really do. I think when Ruben Amorim comes, just as long as Ruud van Nistelrooy does his job, Ruud van Nistelrooy beats Chelsea tomorrow, and then we go and beat the Boak in Europa League, and then you know what? Pass the baton over to Ruben Amorim, because the next game will be Ipswich Town, of course, away from home. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky game away to Ipswich Town on the first game for Ruben Amorim, of course. That is the first game for Ruben Amorim. But one thing which is a positive is that Ruben Amorim is coming in on the 11th of November. So that will give him over 10 days to work with this team. 13 days, 2 weeks altogether, almost, to work on this team, which is good. So he can work on his players, work on his system, and work on defeating Ipswich Town on the 24th of November. Then the next day, which is my birthday, on the 25th of November, you know what? We can celebrate, because I'm doing an all-day birthday stream on the 25th of November, guys. Their 53 is a special talent, would leave them and joins a club. Cheeto has made the right decision. Absolutely, Cheeto's made the right decision. Man United are a bigger club than Arsenal. You know what? And the thing about Man United is, you know what? The time will come when we're going to get there. The time will come when we make it click. The time will come when we start moving up that table and start winning. Listen, we've been probably the worst we've been in our history, and we're still winning trophies. We're still there winning trophies, guys. We've been the worst we've been in our history, and we're still winning trophies. It's bad when you think about it. Let me have a look at this. So it's still 1-0 to Newcastle. 97 minutes gone, guys. 97 minutes gone. You know what? Bloody hell. One thing about Arsenal, they do get a lot of injury time. Have you noticed how much injury time that Arsenal get? If that was Man United, it would be 3-4 minutes. We never get 7-8 minutes injury time. It's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it? These guys, Arsenal, absolutely. Jim Watkins, hi Jim, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been good. So at the end of the day, you know what? It's a big opportunity for Man United tomorrow, a massive opportunity for us to go and win and catch up on some points. Now, let me have a look at the table. This will make, I want to see what it will make. So basically, Arsenal will have 18 points. If Man United win, we will have 14 points, guys. So we'll only be 4 points behind Arsenal if we win tomorrow. If we win, of course, guys. So that is important. And we'll have 14 points, which will also, league is still early days. Of course, we're still, and we're about how many points behind? So nine games. 11. Yeah, we're way behind Man City. So I don't think Man City. I think this is going to be Man City and Liverpool. Of course, at Man City, you never know what can happen, guys. Absolutely. Full time. Big up. Yes, come on. Newcastle, get in, guys. Get in. Good. Thank goodness they lost. Absolutely, they lost. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Newcastle won, Arsenal 0. Yes, get in there. Seconds there. Absolutely. Love it, Jim. You know what? The great Arsenal side, as they all been telling us how fantastic this Arsenal side is, guys. 1 Newcastle United, 1 Arsenal 0. You know what? There we go, guys. At the end of the day, you see about the Premier League. The Premier League's not set in stone, is it? It's not set in stone. You can't be, Arsenal, the thing with Arsenal, they've won the league in October. That's the way they are. That's their mentality. They feel like they've won the league before they've even won the league. They talk like they've won the league before they even won the league. This is the thing. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? They make me laugh, to be honest with you. They've just lost the game. So if we look at Arsenal right now in the table, so Arsenal right now in the table, they've played 10, won 5, half of their games, drawn 3, and lost 2, guys. Do you know what I mean? Come on, it's not much worse than us. Do you know what I mean? They ain't doing 10 times worse than, they ain't doing 10 times better than us, are they? At the end of the day, when you look at it like that, they're not doing much better than us. Goodness me, Arsenal, overrated, guys, in my humble opinion. No disrespect. Who's getting battered now? Snack suckers, Arsenal. Pick up Jim with the low blows there. With the low blows, you got the low blows there, Jim. Absolutely, Man United to win tomorrow, guys. The low blows there. Man United to win tomorrow, guys. Absolutely, Man United will win tomorrow. We win. We capitalize. This is what's the most important thing. We can still get in that top 4, guys. We can still get in that top 4. And you know what? We can make a huge difference to that table this season. And who knows what can happen? We get a little bit of momentum. Who knows what can happen? We beat Chelsea tomorrow. Do you know what? Let me have a look at this, right? Let me have a look at the table. So basically, if we beat Chelsea tomorrow, Chelsea have 17. We will have 14 points, guys. So we will be 3 points from Chelsea. 3 from Chelsea. And this is that Chelsea side who have been talking their big, talking how well they're doing, etc., etc. We beat Chelsea. We'll be a measly 3 points behind them, 4 points behind Arsenal, guys, in our worst season of all time. Look at the problems we've had this season, and we'll be within touching distance of those teams. It's crazy when you think about it, isn't it? Maybe they're a little bit overrated. I don't know. Call me silly, call me Shirley, whatever you want to call me. Absolutely. Hello, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Ciao. Some of our Arsenal fans told us they will break Chelsea's 15 conceded goal record. This is laughable. I heard some Arsenal fans saying, Ciao, this season they're going to become unbeatable this season. They do make me laugh, if I'm being honest with you. They make me laugh a bit like my haircut today. Guys, I need a haircut. If you look at me, I need a haircut. I'm like on strike with my hair, man. I definitely need a haircut, guys. You need to sort it out, guys. You need to sort it out. I need to do a live stream haircut. I need to do a haircut live on stream, guys. I shave it all angles, man. I do need a haircut, absolutely. Sorry to change the subject, but that is absolutely important. Absolutely, I'm going on for the kill Scarsell with my gloves. So absolutely, you've got him against the ropes. Jim. You're hitting them. The bell is about to ring. Do you know what? Arsenal. They're like, speaking of boxing, they're a bit like those boxers who talk a lot. But when they get in the ring, that's it. They're gone, within the first 3 rounds, that's it. But they're very good talkers, If they were in the WWE, they'll be the best because they'll talk a lot, you know what I mean? But what's similar between them and WWE is that they're fake, and so is WWE. Absolutely, so that is what it is. Kazi, go to Scissor Guys near South Shields. I live in the UAE, Kazi. Do you know what? Should I get a plane to Scissor Guys in South Shields? There's one in Southwark, near Southwark Station, where I used to live. I used to live in Southwark for a little while. For 2 years, I lived in Southwark near London Bridge. And there was a barber's there. I've forgotten what they're called. They're Italian, but they're absolutely phenomenal. It's really hard to get a decent barbers over here. There are some good ones. Don't get me wrong. There are some good ones. But you've got to be careful not to go to the ones that, they basically put a bowl on your head and cut around the bowl, and that's it. Here you go. Here. This is your haircut done. It's done. Go away, done. You know, when you're asking for a skin fade, they think you're, you know what I mean? They're like, what? They think I'm talking about snakes or something. I don't know. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't talk today. To shake my head. Z, how you doing, Z? What's going on, Z? What's going on, Z? ZTV, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I hope it's not that bad. I don't mean any offense to you. I don't want you to be upset on my stream, Z. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you here anyway. You know what? It's glad that you're here, because at the end of the day, what do you make of that? What's going on with Arsenal, Z? Z, tell me what's going on with Arsenal. I want to know what's going on. I'm really confused, because I thought Arsenal were this amazing team that, you know what, win every game and blah, blah, blah. You know what? We're not the best team in the world. I know Man United are doing rubbish this season. You can't tell us. We know we're doing badly. We know we're rubbish right at the moment, right? But we've got a resurgence. I believe Man United will come back, right? I do believe we'll come back. Call me crazy, Z, but I think Man United will come back. But what's going on with Arsenal, guys? Because I thought they were going to be the team to beat. I thought this is the best Arsenal team since the Invincibles in 2004. That is what I've always been told, guys, about Arsenal. But I guess I was wrong. What's at the end of the day? I'm torn, Sal. I don't know whether to watch Liverpool versus Brighton or Bournemouth versus Man City. Jim, I would say this to you, right, Jim? Don't rule out any of those teams, Bournemouth and Brighton. But if I was going to say anything, I think Brighton will cause an upset today. I think Brighton will cause an upset today. I think Brighton are not bad. I do. I think they'll cause an upset today. I really do. So how's your day, Sal? Today's been brilliant. Jim, you missed earlier on the earlier stream. I was outside having a coffee. I've done my live stream from Sardiat Island, of course, which is in Abu Dhabi, one of the most beautiful places on earth, in best place in UAE, most beautiful place in the UAE, of course, which is down the road from me. But I've done a stream there. I've done a stream there, and it was fun. It was fun. It's a little bit difficult when you do streams outside, because obviously you ain't got the same technologies and stuff like that around, you know. And you know what? I loved it. Thanks, Jim. Do you know which team turned down by Ruben? And yes, I do. Liverpool, Man City, and West Ham. And they're going to deny it, Chow. They're going to deny it. Man City were preparing to employ Ruben Amorim after Pep Guardiola leaves. They already got some of his backroom staff in there. A couple of these executives who know Ruben Amorim at Man City, and they were about to replace him with obviously Pep. Pep was going to leave, and Amorim was going to come in within a year or so. That is how it's going to be. And obviously, Ruben has said that, you know what, he only waited for Man United. He only wants Man United. So there you go. So Liverpool, Man City, and West Ham are the ones basically that were after Ruben Amorim. They're going to deny it till they're blue in the face, obviously. Listen, guys, be totally honest, right? Look at Ruben Amorim. Just look at Ruben Amorim. Look at him as as a person, as a personality, as a manager. Compare him to the likes of if we go Arne Slot. Arne Slot is like an obese. It reminds me of an obese lawyer or something like that. You know what? Like a chubby lawyer. Then you got the main man, Ruben Amorim. Look at him and look at him. You know, it's a completely night and day, isn't it? It's a complete contrast of the two, of course. Michael, if we get top four and if we win the UEFA Europa League, how will Manchester United qualify for the Europa Champions League as they're being top four as European League champions? So, as being in top four or as European championship. If Man United win the Europa League, the top four position becomes void. Man United would be in the Europa. Man United would be in the Champions League. The top four wouldn't qualify for the Champions League. That is how I believe it's going to be. If Man United win the Europa League, and the fourth place is not a Champions League spot. That is what I believe, of course. Jim Corsar, big up Jim, the legend. Was out in the afternoon doing some jobs in the city south. Big up Jim. It's good to see you though, bro. As usual. Absolutely. Big clubs accept Man cheating. I can't wait till Man City get the punishment that they deserve. Do you know what I mean? Look, they're at the top of the league right now with their cheating selves. They're at the top of the league, absolute top. That is ridiculous. All that cheating. You know what I mean? I mean, how long does it take for them to sort out these 115 charges? You know what I mean? we got the league being taken to court. I think these teams should take Man City to court. Absolutely. Come on, Brian. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on. Can they do it, guys? Can they do it? Bournemouth, I admire the manager of Bournemouth. If I'm being honest with you about Bournemouth, the way I saw them when they played Arsenal, even though Arsenal went down to 10 men, I felt Bournemouth were phenomenal in the way they capitalized on Arsenal's weaknesses. They used the width, they used the wing, and they kept crossing that ball into the box. It's something that we need to do tomorrow. We need to start crossing that ball into the box. We need to start giving Chelsea a lot of problems tomorrow. That's what we need to do. I'm really looking forward to this game because obviously Ruud van Nistelrooy is the manager. It adds that little bit of spice, doesn't it? It makes me feel a little bit more enthusiastic, excited, whatnot. You know, I can't wait to tomorrow's game. I will be doing the watch along, guys, 4 p.m. UK time. I'll be live, guys, for the watch along. Don't miss it. It's going to be absolute laugh. You know, it's a huge game, of course, guys. Can't wait to have you guys on board and watching that game, of course, guys. You know what? I'm here every single day. Breaking Dawn, Chatterbox, watch alongs. I'm here, guys. And you know what? I'm going to be here until we win a bloody league title, guys. When we win a league title, I want to see us lot in that comments section celebrating, guys. I'll be popping whatever I'm popping. Don't drink, but I'll be popping something definitely on this stream live, guys. Absolutely. I'll be doing something amazing, guys, on this stream for y'all. Absolutely. If we win the league. Bournemouth to win, the Brighton to win, and so United to smash Chelsea. That would be the cream on the crop. Jim, you know what? How I feel, right? It's been a while since I felt like watching football. You know what I mean? Like other football, like other teams and stuff. Watch the highlights and everything. Usually I watch Man United and it's been disappointing, and then I end up not watching football for the rest of the week, guys, at the end of the day. And you know what? That is going to change for me. Hopefully that's going to change for us. That's going to change for us. Hopefully that will, you know, work itself out because, man, you know what? Back in the day in England, we had Match of the Day. Match of the Day is the big football program in England. When Match of the Day comes on, I used to watch Match of the Day every week because Man United used to win almost every week. But when we used to lose, I hardly used to watch it. I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. I really couldn't because, you know what, and I feel like that right now. I feel like I've been deprived of football. I feel like football's been taken away from me because the way Man United are at the moment, you know, and when your team does well, football's a more beautiful thing, isn't it? It's a bit like watching the European Championships, you know, when England are in it, you know, because I'm English, you know, you want to watch it because England are in it. But you know what, when they're out, it's like you're not really interested. Of course, big up Kenny Asna. Look, shame about the Asna. Da da da. 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 They lost to Bournemouth. They lost to Newcastle. They're rubbish. Absolutely overrated, guys. Absolutely overrated. Hi, Sunny Boy. Hi, Asif. How you doing, Asif? Good to see you, Asif. Barber. Absolutely. Talking of barbers, I need a barber. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. It's absolutely a myth, guys. It's touching the ceiling. You know one thing? I can sweep the ceiling with my head. Absolutely. My hair is so long at the moment, guys. Absolutely. Big up, big up. Michael, Man City and Liverpool. I got friends who support those clubs, Sal. So I got a brother who supports Liverpool. It doesn't matter. That's football's banter, Michael. Michael, get with the page, bruv. Get with the page. This is Liverpool. Man United don't like Liverpool. Liverpool don't like Man United. That's how it should be. Man United don't like Man City. Man City don't like Man United. That's how it should be. Just because your mate supports them doesn't mean you have to like them too. It doesn't make sense, mate. Come on, get with the page. My brother supports Liverpool. Right? I love my brother. He supports Liverpool, but I don't agree with his choice of football team. Banter, guys. It's about banter, guys. It's about banter. That is what football is about, guys. It's about, you know, banter. Football is about banter. My man Isaac, good player, Kenny, isn't he? Good player. I wouldn't mind him at Man United. How much would Isaac cost? How much will Isaac cost? Shame about the Asna. Da, da, da. Shame about the Asna. Da, da, da. Isaac, absolutely. Big up. I'm the same, Sal. Big up, Jim. Kazi, Arsenal just got Arsenal, absolutely. Arsenal, Wenger, Arsenal, Arteta, Arsenal. Your arse took a good beating. That's what all that matters. Absolutely. Big up. Goodness me. Kenny needs Brighton to rise. Need Brighton and Bournemouth to rise today. Brighton and Bournemouth have to rise today. I am begging you. Please come on, Brighton. Come on, Bournemouth. Do the business today. Please. Let's do this. Hello, guys. Jim, Kazi, Kenny. Big up everyone in the stream. You legends, of course. Arsenal null, actually. Arsenal nil. Newcastle 1. Absolutely. Rice made the wrong decision to join Arsenal instead of us. Yeah. Ciao. I'm going to be honest with you, though. I'll be totally honest. As an Englishman, I don't think he's that good. I think he's all right. He's not the best CDM. He's not a Roy Keane, you know what I mean? Absolutely. Sal, years ago when I did not have pay TV in my youth, 20 years ago, I used to go to the city and watch United games and EPL games like 12 a.m., 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning. Jim, can I say something, bro? You are amazing, mate. That is what a fan is. You see, Jim, right? That is what a fan should be. We got people saying they're going to throw their shirt in the bin after we lost a couple of games, right? And they don't do half of what Jim does as a fan. You know, they don't do half of that. I would never turn my back on my football club, regardless if I hate it. I could dislike my club. I still support my club. You know, I can dislike the players. I still support my club. I would never turn my back again on my football club. Absolutely not. Never in a million years. Big up, Jim. Absolute legend. As if Arsenal and Netflix best. Arsenal need another Netflix series. We need actually, yeah. Evra said it. Arsenal like Netflix. You always have to wait to next season. They'll definitely waiting to next season this time. At the end of the day, but Arsenal are a bit like, you know what? There's a couple of series that come on and you really like the series, but then they don't come back. That is Arsenal. And then you say, whatever happened to that series? Whatever happened to that series? Arsenal are what you do in the shadows. They're absolutely in the shadows every single time. We all Brighton today. Absolutely. We're all Brighton today. Asif, come on, let's go. We're Bournemouth and Brighton today. Bournemouth and Brighton. We are all that team today. Absolutely. All that team today. Michael, should Manchester United sign Cole Palmer and Ruben Amaro under it? It's going to cost too much money, Michael. It's going to cost 100 million plus to sign Cole Palmer. We should have got him. As a he's a Man United fan. We should have got him a long time ago, if I'm being honest with you. We should have done. He is a Man United fan, so we should have been aware of that. Unfortunately, we wasn't aware of that, which is sad. We should have been, though. If not Arsenal, then get ready to see City or Liverpool win the Premier League. It's going to be like that unless we do something about it, Lumen. We have to do something about it. And you know how we do something about it? We beat Chelsea. And then what happens after that? We beat Man City. And you know what? You never know what can happen. Let's hope that Manchester City are relegated. Let's hope that they are found guilty of those charges. And let's see what happens at the end of the day. They still have to go to court again. That is proper dedicated, Kazi. You see that, Kazi? Proper dedication, my friend. Let me tell you about dedication, Kazi. Right? I used to finish work, right? 7 p.m. I would go home. I would get changed, right? I would make my way to London, Victoria. I would get the 11 p.m. bus up to Manchester, right? I would arrive at Manchester Airport around, let's say, 6 in the morning, around that time, roughly. I would meet up with the Man United fans at Manchester Airport, right? I would then go on the plane to wherever destination it was. If it was a Champions League game, I would go on the plane to wherever destination it was, fly to the game, watch the game in whatever stadium it was, whether it was Milan, whether it was Lyon, whether it was Turin, whether it was Paris, wherever it was, I would go. Watch the game. After the game, we'll get a flight about 11:30 p.m., a flight back to Manchester. We'll land in Manchester in the early hours. I would sit there and wait a few hours and then get the coach all the way back down to London. A couple of hours on wait, then the first coach back down to London around 4 a.m. ish, all the way down back to London. I would then go home, have a shower, get changed, and start work at 7 a.m. If not, if it was a Champions League game at Old Trafford, I would go to Manchester right? Watch the Champions League game or the league game. If it was an evening game, get the train afterwards. But trains don't start after the game until about 1 a.m. because after the game, Man United finishes about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So after the game, I would miss the last train. So I would have to wait till 1 a.m. to get the next train. What I would do, I would get a train down to like Sheffield or Nottingham, swap in Sheffield or Nottingham, wait 3 hours in Sheffield or Nottingham, then after that, change for the London train in the early hours. And then I would sometimes go straight to work, have a shower at work, or I would go home and have a shower and go straight to work. That is a dedication. And I did that for many, many years, guys, many years. I would never turn my back on this football club. Absolutely not. I've done too much. Tell he is okay. They compared Casemiro to Rice. Nah, Casemiro's next level. Let him win something, innit? And then we make the comparisons. Of course, we want the cycling route out of Jim. Absolutely. Yeah, where's the cycling route, Jim? We need the cycling route on here. Absolutely. I've got Map My Run. Guys, I'll show you this app, right? Look, I'll show you something. I'll show you my last run. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll show you my last run. Look. My last run, I didn't run today because it's Saturday, so I spent it with my missus. All right. It's a bit slow, but here, look. 3 miles, guys. That is my last run. Miles. 3 miles. 3 miles. Oh, goodness me. I can't see it. Look at that. I've got a lot more than that. Look at this, guys. I'll show you this. I'll show you this run. Guys, I got some major runs. I got some major runs. I run in the heat, guys, in the boiling hot heat, guys. I do running and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely I do that, guys. Big up, Jim. I can't go nowadays as I have family to look after. I've got to take care of my family, but we will be up at 2:30 a.m. to watch the Man United match. Come on, Jim. I'll be here with you, my friend. I'll be here with you. We'll be talking through the game, of course, guys. Absolutely. Greetings, Qazi. Bless you, brother. Thanks for the kind words. Big up, Qazi. He's a lovely guy, of course, and Jim. Absolutely. Jim, where are you from, mate? He's from down under. He's from there you go. He's from Brisbane, I believe, isn't it, Jim? Respect, Qazi. Big up, Qazi, of course. That's about. I'm from Brisbane. Yep, there you go. Darkro. Sal, what did you get supporting Man United wholeheartedly? What did I get supporting Man United wholeheartedly? Just pride. I learned about Man United from a very young age. I learned about the club from a very young age. And you know what? When you're not married at the time, and when you're not you're alone, basically, you know what? All you have is the football club. So I used to go up there and I used to watch him a lot. Yeah, I used to do it a lot. I used to be a very lonely job. Sometimes I'd be sitting in Manchester Piccadilly at 1 a.m. waiting for the train down to Leeds or Nottingham so I can get the early hour train to London from there. You know, it was a very lonely place. And you know what? It's freezing cold as well. It was freezing cold as well. You know what I mean? And you know, the sacrifices you make for your football team, I don't know what it is. It's just something about it that you had to do. You know, you had to go through it. And I don't know, you know. It's just one of them things that you get hooked on it. Once you get hooked on it, it just takes over you. I had a season ticket though, isn't it? I had to make it useful as well, of course. Qazi Jim, big up, bro. Big up. Sal, you're diamond in the rough, true, genuine, and down to earth. So are you, Jim. Thank you so much, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Always. Darko, Sal, would you be fine being a Red Devil in your next life? Yes. Nothing better. But I don't. There is no next life. I will be in either. Inshallah, I'll be in heaven, guys. So you know what I mean. I won't be. I'll be supporting Man United from up there. Oh, it's very tough for you guys and New Zealand. It's very tough for a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of people around the world who support Man United. Do you know what I mean? And this is what it's not easy. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy. Do you regret it, Sal? Why would I? No, absolutely not. I've seen, you know what? I would say some things to you guys. I've seen some of the most amazing games. I've seen the most amazing players. I've seen players like Paolo Maldini. I've seen players like Roberto Carlos, R9, Kaká. I've seen every single player, world-class player from ever since I was a young kid. Brian Robson, you know, I would never change it for the world what I've done in regards to watching Man United. No, absolutely not. No, I'll take those experiences to my grave. Absolutely, with Man United, definitely. I've you know, and I would never regret it. You know, it's one of the most beautiful things when you sit there and you remember it. And you know what? I only have this channel because of Man United. You know, I only have this channel because of, you know, the experiences I had with Man United. You know, and I can share my experiences to you guys. Absolutely. I've got lots of experiences in the music industry as well, but I've also got experiences in watching football and watching Man United during a period when we were absolutely phenomenal. We were brilliant. And you know what? It was good times, lots of celebrations, lots of great times, lots of happiness, you know, and I'll never forget it as long as I live, of course. I hope you guys get to do the same as me. Try-Free, how you doing? Try-Free, how you doing? How's your daughter? I hope she's doing well. Saw your picture. Big up. Much love. Obviously, of course, big up yourself. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you on the stream, my guy. Good to see you on the stream. Absolutely. What games are later on? Let me have a look at the games that are later on now. If I have a look at the games, if we have a look, Arsenal lost 1-0 to Newcastle. So Man City against Bournemouth. Ipswich Leicester is interesting. Liverpool against Brighton. Nottingham Forest against West Ham. Southampton against Everton. Wolves against Crystal Palace. The biggest game of the weekend, of course, is Man United against Chelsea. That is the biggest game of the weekend, if we're being honest with ourselves. We're not being biased, of course. You're wondering why Ruben didn't join Man Cheaters. Absolutely. Ruben wouldn't join them. He don't like Man City. I know that for a fact. But one thing is for certain is that Man City were going to try their luck at the end of Pep Guardiola's tenure. I live in Abu Dhabi, Qazi, and people within the football club, around the football club, who are related to the football club, have told me that Ruben Amorim was going to be the next manager of Man City. They're actually being smug about it. They were saying, "Don't worry about Pep Guardiola leaving because Ruben Amorim is going to be our new manager, and Ruben Amorim is the young Pep Guardiola." They've said that to me personally. And I said, don't be too sure. You know what I mean? How do you know he's going to go to Man City? I said, Man City have got his people at the club. You know, so they were planning to get Ruben Amorim in at the club, and they're going to deny it now because obviously, you know what, they're a bit hurt by it. It's a bit embarrassing for Man City because Man City are meant to be an elite club. Of course, we know they're not. They're just cheaters, as we know. Big up, of course, big up. Sal, did your love and dedication for Man United affect your livelihood and life? No, Darkro. One thing I would say, if I'm going to be honest with you, I would say this, that there comes a time in your life where you have to put it down. You have to, because supporting Man United, and I supported Man United around the world, guys. I went around the world and supported the team, I've done a lot of mileage, spent a lot of money. What I would say is this, right? When there comes a time in your life where you have to think, you know what, enough is enough. I've seen it all. I've seen the Champions League live. I've been there. I've seen the FA Cups. I've seen the league titles. You know what? I'm going to go to the odd game now. I'm going to go to the odd game. You know what? I'm not going to be dedicating my life to it, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of things about life that you have to remember as well that are much more important than football. You have to. Football is the most important thing of the unimportant things. So that's what I would say. Football is the most important thing of the unimportant things. But you know what? There comes a time when you have to think, you know what? You don't think I could have went to most games. I could have went to many games the last year or so and that. But you know what? There comes a time when you have to remember that, you know, you have to think about your family. You have to think about this and your loved ones and stuff like that. And that's what you have to think about first. You have to put them first. Man United will always be there. Man United, you know what? We will support them with everything. And I will be going to Old Trafford, hopefully, God willing, this season again, guys. And I'll be watching the game there. And I'll be broadcasting live for you guys as well. So, you know what? Look forward to that. Should be fun. Arsenal 8 points off the top. That's them out of Arteta nearly, man. Absolutely, Zaid. You know what? And you know what? We win tomorrow. We're only 4 points behind this fantastic, great Arsenal side that they keep telling us about. They've been telling us how great this Arsenal team is. They've been telling us how they're the best team since the Invincibles. Some of them have told me they're going to go invincible this season. Absolute clowns, a lot of them, to be honest with you. They're not far from us. The worst Man United side in history could be only 4 points. A measly 4 points behind Arsenal come the end of the day tomorrow. And as for the other teams as well, we're going to catch them as well, guys. It's going to be a shock this season, of course. Everyone like the stream, please. Wonderful people. Big up Try3. Thank you so much, Try3. You absolute legend. Spread the word around if you can. You know, get the subscribers up. And literally 300 and something. I think I'm 300 or something away from 5,000 subscribers, guys. So you know what? It's all because of you guys. And I've just to thank you guys. That's all I want to say. Thank you for everyone who's been here from the beginning, of course, guys, and beyond. Sal, can we start team predictions and pick our players based on the viewer's point of view? We can do that. We can do that. Absolutely. I need the graphics to do that. Of course, I need to get the graphics up, if I'm being honest, and stuff. So definitely, I will basically do that. I will start doing that from next week. I'll try and get the graphics up for you so I can do it as we're doing the stream. I can do it and stuff like that, but I have to set it up and everything. But I will do that from next week, guys. Next week. Let's see if we can do that. Jim, I hope the red in the City Bournemouth game does not rob Bournemouth. I hope the ref, if you notice, Sal, the City get a lot. Mate, Michael Oliver, mate. Michael Oliver is their guy. Manages, he referees in Abu Dhabi. Conflict of interest there already, isn't it? Michael Oliver is their guy. And Michael Oliver, if he is involved, I guarantee he will be involved in some capacity today. I guarantee you. He always is. Last week, they shouldn't have drawn 1-1 with Wolves at the Dying Stadium. Should have been a free kick. Did not get it. Red had to be 5 minutes double time to get a corner and they score. Pathetic. It is pathetic, Jim. It's very pathetic, my friend. It is pathetic in regards to the way that that goal was, because Man United had a similar goal ruled out against us a couple of weeks before that. You know, they don't hide their bias. There is a lot of sinister things that goes on in the Premier League. It's absolutely blatant now that what happens in the Premier League. Absolutely blatant. Jim, time and time again, Man City are cheats. Absolutely. I hope they get done. I hope they get done, my friend. Jim, I would like to see my location hidden. It's a bit controversial. Jim, I would like to keep my why is it controversial? Nothing is controversial. This is the home of, you know what, the real Asif. This is where we are. We don't discriminate against anyone. We don't care where you're from. You know what, at the end of the day, you are Asif Baba. You're a legend, mate. Don't worry about that. Jim, that's okay. Absolutely. No, I'm going to drop my pen. There we go. Sal, which drawn or lost game has been undigestible in the Premier League this season? Has been undigestible. I think a draw, lost game, obviously. He draws a draw. But the one that really hit was the Liverpool game, to be honest with you. The way we played was absolutely terrible. I think that really hit me hard, if I'm being honest with you. I think if I was going to say one result that really, really upset me, it would be the Brighton game. Because that game I felt we should have won. I felt that game, it was ours to be for the taking. We should have took that game and we should have won that game, if I'm being honest. That is many this season. We know there's many this season. If we're being honest, there are many of them this season. I have a few friends who live in Sydney and a few in New Zealand. It's very hard to keep in touch with them. Time zone's crazy. Yeah, you have to show nothing but love to the people from Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, all those places. Of course, you have to show nothing but love. Absolutely. Asif Baba is a divorcee in Birmingham, originally from Karachi. Man Lutita, you know everyone. You know everyone apparently, don't you? You know everyone apparently, of course. Man Cheetah's fans are red faced now. Yeah, we hope that they get their charges, and we hope they get relegated. Of course, we hope. Man, no, not even close, mate. Absolutely. Man Lutita, he's by the way, forgive Man Lutita. He is the comedian of the chat. He is the comedian of the chat, guys. There's not. Remember, Asif, even if we hide your location, big tech companies and governments track all of our locations and data. We are being watched all day. Big Asif, of course we are being watched, mate. We are being watched. Definitely. Kazimir, you are so pure mullah material. What the hell is that all about? I mean, I beg to differ, but definitely a nice comment, though. Thank you so much, Manituta. I don't know if that's a nice comment or a sarcastic comment. I don't know what it is at the end of the day. Guys, look, I'm about to finish now, so I start at 6 o'clock. Anyone want to come on the stream? Yeah, come earlier, guys. I'll be able to get you on and stuff like that. Absolutely. Agreed. They can tell you. Absolutely. Big up, big up. I am the Kader Khan of Stretford Post. Who's Kader Khan? Call me crazy, but who is Kader Khan? Let me have a look. I'm going to have a look at Kader Khan. Let's have a look at this. What? Oh, him. Oh, I know who that is. He's old, man. He's dead. Why are you comparing yourself to him? He's not even alive, man, Lutita. He's not even alive. What the hell is a Mullah Matif? Absolutely. Follow that Pasal. Distant relative to Saif Ali Khan, Kenny. Distant. Manita Bolly, the comedian, absolutely. Yeah, he was a comedian. But you know what? I'm more of a Govinda man myself, Manituta. I'm more of a Govinda man. He's the most funniest man in Bollywood history, if I'm being honest. Check your inbox out. Work from Twitter. All right, let me have a look. Love it, Asif. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to share it? What do you want? Arena Johnny, never or perish raw. Absolutely. Sal, sometimes you sneeze and AI is activated on your phone. Humans are living in our phones. What I would say is that, you know what, you have to understand what this world is and stuff. We are a bunch of, there's a lot of things we don't know, to be honest with you. So at the end of the day, they're definitely watching us. Of course they are. They know a lot of things that we don't know. It's a bit like, if I go in the stream, right, and I start talking about where to find pink socks, right? Where can I find pink socks? My phone, right? Even if I'm just talking here, I'll look on my phone, I'll go to Facebook or I'll go to somewhere, Instagram or something. There will be an advertisement about socks, about pink socks and stuff. Trust me, they're watching. Let me tell you something about YouTube as well, guys. If I went on this stream and I started shouting and screaming and trying to go viral by shouting and screaming like those other guys do, the numbers on my watch list will go up. The reason is because the algorithms, it will work. It start going up. And that's because obviously they'll go, what's going on there? There's noises going on and the wavelengths start catching up with each other. Guys, absolutely. I would advise you guys, if you haven't already, if I could do this for you guys, I would advise you guys to watch this. I'm going to give it to you. It is my brother's latest podcast with the legend, of course, which is David Icke, guys. If you've heard of David Icke, you know a lot about it. He used to be a footballer as well, guys. He used to play for Coventry City and Hereford United, guys. So what I would do, if you have a look at it, I'm going to send a link to you now. Watch this. It's one of the most, I guarantee you, it'd be one of the most interesting things that you'll watch. All right. So I want you to watch it. And I want you to have a look at it, guys. Absolutely. So let me have a look at this. I've got the link here. So, guys, watch this. You won't regret it. Watch this. This will tell you a lot about things, guys. So just watch this link here, and it will tell you a lot about that, guys. Absolutely. I'm the Govinda of Stretford Post. Big up, Nanda Tutor. You're the Vin. That's better. At least he's alive. Acid Baba, yes. Big up. Sing it for us. Sing what? Sing what? Is Acid Baba your friend, Sal, or is it a new viewer? Acid Baba. I don't know Acid Baba. He follows me on Twitter. I know him now. You know what? We're nice to know you. Nice. I'm Acid Baba. Hello. I'm Sal. Yeah, we know each other now. Absolutely. Yeah. He's been on there a while, Mad Advanced. How you doing, Mad Advanced? Good to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Jim Watkins. I have sent me a bath and pics, and where did we go? You jokers. Sal, you liked United Road? I recommend him to contact you. Hopefully, you guys had a fun time. You know what? We've been speaking since last year, Mad Advanced. Last year. He's been following me since last year on Twitter. So we've been trying to arrange it for a while. He's all right. He's all right. To be honest with you, he has his opinions about Man United and stuff. You know what? I love to branch out. I love to listen to the opinions of all different Man United fans from around the world. I'm really intrigued to hear it. You know, I'm really interested. And he's very passionate, and he's been around the block a long time. So I've known him for quite a long time in regards to Twitter. He's been following me for about a year before I started doing live content and stuff. I was doing just pre-recorded content and stuff. But you know what? Yeah, a long time ago. We've been arranging it for a long time. Big up. Yeah, Manatuto, you don't need to be rude, brother. He's all right, Jim. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're all thick-skinned in here. Ike was a goalkeeper. He was a goalkeeper for Coventry City and Hereford United, and Aston Villa, I believe it was. Yeah. My brother, that's my brother interviewing him. That's my brother. That's his channel, Shaq Warner of Unchained. Guys, check him out. He's interviewed some great people. He's got a lot of good content coming up. But watch that interview, guys. Really important. Jim, trust the banters, bro. Yeah, it's all banters, guys. It's all banters. Absolutely. Guys, it's been a fantastic show. You absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Wherever you are in the world, if it's the morning, guys, I'm back tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow, of course, guys. Man United are playing against Chelsea tomorrow. I'll be live at 4 p.m. UK time for the watch along, guys. That will be 8 p.m. my time. So I will be 4 p.m. for the watch along, guys. I'm back tomorrow for obviously Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn, of course, Breaking Dawn in the morning. Now I'm yawning, all that business. I'll be here tomorrow, guys. Absolutely. Tomorrow, it is a new dawn. It is a new day. It is a new life. And we will be supporting Manchester United. It is a new lease of life for Man United. Ruud van Nistelrooy at the wheel for now, guys. And you know what? We hope that we get the win to set Ruben Amorim up for the rest of the season, because I believe this. We will have a shot this season. There will be a shot this season. And trust me, you heard it here first, guys. Take it easy. Have a fabulous evening and enjoy it with your family and friends. Whatever you're doing, much love. Take it easy, please.